Hello YouTubers, thought I'd show you some box making today. One reason I want to show it is because you don't have to have expensive $100 plus chucks to hold your pieces. Don't let that stop you. You can just use a regular faceplate. And here's where I'd cut off a little cut off I'd got from the cabinet shop, pattern shop. Real beautiful mahogany. As you can see, I got some slices there. Here's some of the little boxes I've made so far. As you can see, they make a nice little peel box. Put your rings in there, things like that. But like I say, you don't have to have that expensive chuck to make these things. So I was just going to show my method. Hope you enjoy it. And we'll start by, I've got this block already on the faceplate. I cut me a little piece of plywood here to hold against that top. The top, you can let that go on in and it'll make a mark for you if you want to put your little special top, like right in this area here. You can add a different color wood or anything like that. But that's why I have this little block there. It just keeps pressure against it while I shape it. So we'll start out by roughing out our block. Okay, and before I start, I'm going to try to do this video by doing the cuts where I can turn off this vacuum system to where you don't have to hear that while I'm doing the project. Okay, we're going to start out by roughing out the piece, which is going to be taking these square pieces and rounding it off, making this round. You can do that with all kinds of gouges, squares, or even a little shallow gouge like that does a nice job. But I like to use this one right here. It's a fishtail carving gouge with a deep, fairly deep cup to it. And you make a cut like this right here, like you're going to scrape that off like that as it's cutting, and it just skews it off like a skew without the danger of a skew. So that'll be what we'll do next. Okay, so now we've got it rounded out here. I got a couple little places, little low spots there. So what you want to do is bring your wrist up, make sure nothing's hitting. And you can take a little square or a big one, whatever shape you want to make this box. Right now I'm just going to get it rounded totally here where I see the diameter before we can make our top. Okay, so now we got it rounded. So now we're ready to cut our desired top. There's all kind of tops you can do, and this one here, since I didn't put the tip in here, I'm just going to do a round over top. To do that, you want to get your parting tool. That way we're going to cut us a groove here however far we want our box, however deep our top's going to be. So, and I always leave enough room to undercut the top, unless I'm doing a top on the outside where it goes over the outside. This one I'm going to do it inside. And right there it's not rounded, so I'm going to round that off. Okay, so now we've got our spigot cut in there for our top. Just back this out of the way, the tail piece. That way we can get out of here in shape. I'm just going to do a round over box. You can do that with a square, or use a little round nose. According to what kind of shape, you can do Chinese box, dip it. This one here I'm just going to round over. Okay, so now we got the top cut. All we got to do is separate it now. And we're going to leave part of it. We can tell the width of the inside of this box, the inside diameter. We've got her started cut it off here where we can tell where our cutoff is. So now it's get the top off of here. First we'll finish it, cut it off, and then we'll take and dig out the body part of the box. Okay, now once you've got this baby sanded, you can spend all kind of time sanding, or it's just kind of how your preference is. I try to get as good a look as I can without spending all day on them. And anyway, once your top is sanded and everything, now we're ready to finish it. We can go ahead and finish this whole box right now. And to finish it, I just use a little vegetable oil, any kind of oil. This really brings out your piece, shows you can spray them with lacquer. Also, I like this little friction polish. It does a real nice job. And once you get your oil on there, you take your old sock, get you some oil on it. And the other part of the friction polish is shellac. So I'm going to get this going where I can run the vacuum and you won't have to listen to it. Okay, gives you a different angle. Here's your little box. I'm going to part this off right here and undercut it. Leave us a mark. We'll know how thick our box is for this right here. Then once we get that off and it dug out, we'll cut it off. That's some nice mahogany. Very nice. Okay, as I was saying earlier, everybody don't have the money to buy expensive chuck on here to hold these things and make boxes, and this is a way around it. And I found if you'll take and cut you a nice undercut here, you'll get a real nice smooth look, and then take a little skew and we'll nub that little piece off in the center. So I'll show you this little method. Okay, that shows you. Just undercut this a little, and we'll give that a little sand and put a little shellac on that inside part. It's a beautiful little top. Now you can see we got a little lip here showing us where this lid's going to go in. So when we cut this out, we want to stop right there. That'll be next. Okay, so here's what happened to us. There were some hidden hairline cracks in the end of this cutoff. When we started to go into it, here's what happened. But hey, I'm not going to worry about that. I've already got two nice little boxes so far out of this piece. I have one more piece here. Looks like I'll be able to just bolt this one up, cut it down like this, and I'll show you how to use a caliper to make sure we get the right inside diameter. But that happens sometimes. Okay, so what you want to do when that happens to you, just cut you out another block. I've done that here. I've squared it off. And what you want to do is find your center of your box there. And then take your calipers, and when you spin her, just mark that baby like that right there, and that'll give you the width of the inside of your box, the inside diameter. Okay, so now you can see I took the other piece, I've done rounded it, grooved it, put the burn lines in. Now we went in, got the top by using the calipers here to gauge us. There's our top. So now it's just a little polishing. Put the friction polish on and cut the piece off. So that wasn't so bad. Okay, so now we're going to take us some vegetable oil, mineral oil, whatever you like. It's going to show us what kind of beauty we're looking at here in this wood. And this is a part of the friction polish that we'll be using to finish off the piece. It's just some oil and add you some shellac, and that is where you get a real beautiful sheen. So we'll do that next. Okay, so you want to get your rag, put you some oil on it, get your shellac, shellac on it good. Rub it on your piece, in the piece. Start her spinning. Maybe take 1 or 2 applications of this. Look there, what a beauty coming along. We'll finish this up, cut her off. Okay, so now we got her finished. Got her top. Nice fit. So all there is to do now is cut this off. You can cut it square off and put you a piece of felt where it's set nicely, or you can take like this one and undercut it and they set real nice. So that's what we'll do next. Cut her off there. Okay, here's our finished boxes. I was able to get 3 nice little boxes. Nice beautiful mahogany. 3 different styles. This is the last one we did. Like I say, don't let not having one of those chucks to hold it stop you from making some nice little boxes. You don't need them. So I hope you like my video. Please subscribe and like it. I'd sure appreciate it. Enjoy your wood turning.